Hey guys, welcome to Ages. Hope everyone is doing great and having a great week and weekend so far. In today's video, we will talk about Trikona or the trines. So we will just go through the different houses. What does that mean? What are different types of Trikona? And in future videos, we'll talk in detail more about those houses and what does those individual Trikona mean. So Trikona or trines. So there are four types of Trikona or trines. So one of them is Dharma Trikona, Kam, Artha, and Moksha Thrikona. So four types of Trikona: Dharma, Kama, Artha, and Moksha. Starting with the Dharma Trikona. Um, First, fifth, and ninth house, they form Dharma Trikona. First house, as you guys know, it's mainly about personality. It's about, like what the person does, what he thinks. So first house is mainly of your personality. Fifth house is creativity, your intelligence, thinking. And ninth house, it indicates the religion. The way you practice your religion. It indicates your father. It also indicates like pilgrimages. So these houses form the Dharma Trikona. They also relate to the different generations. So it indicates three generations. Example, first house, your personality, it's you. So that is your current generation. Fifth house, as of kids, is going to be future generation. It's not going to be visible now, but in the future. Why? Because based on whatever you sow now, you are going to reap it in the future, good or bad. So that's mainly for the fifth house. Ninth house is the house of father, is the house of the past or the previous generation. So that's all about like the Dharma Trikona. We'll discuss more about what that means, and but that will be as a part of our next video. Talking about Artha Thrikona, so second, sixth, and 10th house, they are the Artha houses. So Artha means wealth. Another meaning of earth can be the means of living. Sixth house is mainly the first mean of earning, and it can be considered as earning through your job. It also represents disease. It also represents enemies, and it also indicates your debts, whatever debts you loans you have, debts you have. So that's all about sixth house. And 10th house is your career. It indicates karma or whatever actions you do for means of living. And also, like all the recognition you get in society, your achievements. So that's all about the 10th house. And the second house is mainly about the wealth. Whatever you do in 10th, whatever seeds that you have sown and the fruit that you are going to reap, that's about the second house. It also shows your wealth, it shows your balance, it also shows your extended family, and maybe the kind of the foods that you partake. So that's all about the second house. And for a Kama Trikona, so Kama means it can be your material desires, or it's just basically all about desires. So the houses that represent Kama houses are 3rd, 7th, and 11th. It all starts with the 3rd house, because 3rd house is the seed of desire. It indicates adventures, it indicates your short distance travel, it indicates your parakram, or which means your courage as well, and also your communication. The next house in this trine is the 7th house. This indicates the flowering of the desires. Now you see how all the dots are connected. So the seed is planted, the flowers of the desires is this 7th house. This indicates your spouse. It also indicates the partnerships in business. And eventually 11th house is now your fruit of the desires. It indicates earnings. It can be through your profession, it can be through stocks, it can be through options, bonds, or whatever. So this indicates the earnings. This earnings can be also through a partnership. So it's all about earnings. And for fulfillment of any type of desire, this is the utmost important house. So that's about the Kama Trikona. Moving on to the Moksha Thrikona. So this is the last Trikona, and this indicates the remaining houses, which are 4th, 8th, and 12th. The seed of this house, this Trikona, lies in the 4th house. 4th house, it indicates your feelings or heart. It also indicates your motherly love. So maybe in your childhood, how your childhood has been. And it also indicates your property, land, and vehicles. So all your mental peace, your emotional satisfaction, comfort, your peace in the family, at home will be indicated by this house. Next house in this trine is the 8th house. 8th house is for your longevity. This house, just like in our previous case, 7th house was the flowering, right, of the desire. In this case, 8th house is the flowering of spirituality. It is the house of spiritual learnings and spiritual transformations. It indicates your ancestors. It also indicates your family deities. It shows the connection with the spiritual energies. It may be dark or bright side depending on the type of planets you have there. And the last dot in this trine is the 12th house. This indicates the final liberation. 12th house is also called as the house of moksha. It also indicates spiritual knowledge and gains. It suggests unknown things out of your comfort zone and solitude. It might also show, like material loss, punishment from the government, all the intercourse activities. So that's mainly about all the different trikonas. We'll also go more into details as a part of our next videos. What does that mean? Say that can be one trikona can be strong. What does that mean in terms of your career, in terms of your personal life, in terms of your professional life? All and more, we'll talk more in the upcoming videos. So friends, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. See you again in the other video. Thank you.